What time did you do that, Uncle Keith?
Earlier.
What time?
Early.
It's like 8.
You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Uncle Keith can do whatever he wants. He's earned it. He's earned it.
I know.
Sitting there doing that on film.
I know.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday I did a video, and it was a tearjerker. It was very overwhelming. 3 of our amazing supporters, Sharon Lindsay Ward, Pauline Dunbar, and Lori Jensen Jones, they came together and they basically decided they wanted to sponsor a room at Rescue House 1. This is our 3rd room now that is sponsored, which is amazing. So basically it's $300 a month, and it helps us cut back on the cost because this house alone is $3,286 a month to rent. House 2 is $2,650. So that's a big nut. And not to mention the electric bill here was $400 a month, and last month, and next door was $300. It's been scorching hot. So we actually also had to put insulation in the ceilings because there wasn't any. So we hired a company to come in and paid $3,000 and change to blow insulation to try to cut down the cost of our electric bill. So we're pretty tight here. And we're always in need of your help, your support. It has to be a community effort. We are not funded by anyone. We don't get grants, which we are desperately, I put it out continuously, desperately looking for a grant writer. I'm going to take this off you for a minute.
Thank
too.
you. I
Yeah.
didn't know that was on.
Since I'm talking. Desperately looking for assistance with a grant writer. If we had grants coming in, we would not have to worry. And most large organizations do have grants. It just takes the stress of the worry of the money constantly off the table. But with that being said, we continue to push forward. We continue to beg. You know, I'm the best beggar out there. I get people that love me, and I get people that hate me and call me the beggar and, you know, whatever, the video whore. And with all that being said, guess what? I don't care. I don't care because it's all for the dogs. It's all for the babies. So they don't have a voice. When we rescue them and we make a commitment to these dogs in need, we make a promise to follow through and give them anything and everything that they need. For example, while I have this video running, I'll just give you a quick example. This is Dalton. When we were opening up Rescue House 2 and Rescue House 2, I received a call from the doctor at Lauderdale Veterinary Specialists. Dalton was brought in by you saw the video of the firefighters, Scott and his crew. They picked Dalton up off the side of the road after he was hit by a car, and he was completely broken. He couldn't walk. He was on death's door, and the only way to save him was to give him this surgery. I am their voice. We are their voice, correct. And we love you guys too. So with this being said, Dalton was going to be euthanized at the hospital if nobody stepped up for him. And I said yes. So I asked Tiffany, she went and picked him up, rushed him to Coral Springs where he spent quite some time. And we are now at over $12,000 surgery later, recuperating, getting 24-hour care around the clock. Dalton is still with us. Dalton is a sweet boy, but he needs the right person. He's got attitude, I'm not going to lie to you, but he's been through a lot. He looks amazing. We put him back together again, $12,000. So there's one case, and one dog, and that's what we do. We don't stop. A lot of rescues, and I can tell you straightforward, and even the doctor said a lot of rescues would have said euthanize. Even after the first surgery, he still had issues, and we did not. We went through, exhausted everything. We allowed the doctors to do anything and everything they needed to do to bring him back, and we stopped at nothing for Dalton. So now I'm going to move on to some happy. Hi! Are you, I have the goosebumps. It's like, oh God. Did you tell her about it?
I didn't.
Are you ready?
Go on.
So we're trying to get people to help us sponsor rooms because our nut here is $3,286, $2,650. So we had obviously our wonderful Carrie and Stacy. They sponsored this room, so they paid $300 a month. And then we have our wonderful real estate Tracy over at House 2. She sponsored a room. This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon, I have the goosebumps. Sharon is my dear friend. Her husband, Mark, they drove 4 hours to visit with us and brought us all kinds of goodies. But she presented last night this plaque. And I'm going to tell you, it's more to just this plaque, because Sharon ordered this plaque, and the coloring of the writing was the same as the paw print, so you really couldn't see it. She was crying because it didn't come out like she wanted. It was so important to her. And her husband went out and bought a gold marker and actually filled it in by hand. Hours to be perfect. So Sharon, Pauline Dunbar from Texas, and Lori Jensen Jones from Michigan, Minnesota. The three of our wonderful supporters pulled together to sponsor a room at $100 each a month. And guess whose room they chose? Albert, because he's been here the longest.
I'm his foster mom.
I know you are.
This is Albert's angel right here. One of his many
You
angels.
and Tiffany should be
That's right.
the two
They're the
that
best.
hang this,
Yes.
because you've had the, oh, you're gonna make me cry all over. You guys should do it, because it's with love from us three, but you've had so much to do with him. And he's so special to both of you. You guys are the, here,
So I want you to both hold an end of the plaque, please, without falling. I want to say, I said to Uncle Keith, well, before I start this video, can you get the nail and the hammer and make sure it's placed properly? You know what he did? He woke up extra early and came over here so the video would be perfect. He already put the nail, he checked it, it's perfect. So he wouldn't look like an idiot. Because Uncle Keith knows what he's doing. It takes a village, and we have the most amazing village. I will tell you, we have a lot of amazing people, but we have a lot of cuckoo magoos too. And we're weeding out the cuckoo magoos, people, so don't show us your cuckoo or you're gone. We can't take it. We don't have any energy left. We're exhausted. We are physically, emotionally drained. So let's do this awesome, happy moment together. Ready?
Yeah.
Where's the red carpet? We had a red
We
carpet.
have a red carpet.
I'm kidding. We do have a red carpet. Robin, literally, she had our Louis. Robin, look. Robin. She had our
Every
Louis.
time I come in
You
here,
kiss him, right?
I look at him all day long because he's on my mouse pad at work.
And
The best dog
the
ever.
best dog ever. Louis,
best moment.
she took Louis and loved him until his last day. And he was a tough
Oh my
case.
God, I miss him every day.
He
Yes,
was
we all-
found
we all
by
have the
our,
same
we named
story.
him after Louis Rivera, Detective
Yep.
Louis Rivera, who found him. He was literally drowning in a lake. And he had a
Big personality.
big gash, embedded collar mark around his neck. And he was heartworm positive. And his ears were they were elastic bands wrapped around his bands to make them fall off on their own, okay? You want to talk about people that suck. Now we're going to talk about people that are beautiful. So let's do this. Sorry.
Right. Well, the ladder so Tiffy don't fall.
Tiffy.
I'll get on the ladder.
That's right.
Here, so I'll help pull that way.
Probably shouldn't climb.
No, don't climb. Awesome.
There you go, LB.
That's the hard part.
Here you go.
Amy, you should tell your supporters that they can do this too. They
I'm
can
going
get groups.
to. I am. Everybody could pitch in 25,
Absolutely.
50.
There he is.
Get a group
Um,
together.
and a group
He's
together.
Dinner table.
It does.
He's waiting for us.
That was in the office.
Yeah, that he was peeking through the window.
That's such a great
Was
picture.
one of our supporters that she'd love to
I saw.
have somebody.
Let me move over. Let's get in here. Yay, Albie's room is
You
sponsored.
know he's freaking out behind that.
Oh, right? Do you want to do the honor and get him on the leash? And because he's going home today for the day. Well, this is the foster. She works full time. She literally,
But they closed our building.
yay for closing. We
We
have
have no water in Fort Lauderdale.
so we have no water in Fort Lauderdale.
Yep.
There was a pipe burst or something, and basically they're closing all the restaurants, all the businesses. So Robin got out of work a day off today, so she's like, I'm coming. So she's here to pick up Albert.
Perfect timing.
Albie, you ready? Hi.
She's doing the love first. I don't know, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. I know. We'll put it in the car for a while. Oh, awesome, Shelley. Thank you. Not me.
Albert goes home with his foster at night after she picks him up. Stop.
Bye, Amy. Bye. Thank you, Keith.
You gotta get him hanging out the window with
Yeah, I am. So Albert actually is picked up every single evening at about 5:30 by his foster, and he's dropped off every morning at 7:30. He's with us all day, but he gets to sleep in bed with Robin, and this gives him a break because he's been with us for over 4 years. So his room has now been sponsored, and remember, he's been with us for over 4 years. Albert, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see. He knows the routine. He gets so excited. He loves Robin. He loves her. Tiffany has become chopped liver since Robin came into the picture. Basically, we all have been. Have fun, Albie! Bye, Robin. Bye, Albie. Have fun. Watch behind you. Look at his face. He's never looked so good. Robin takes such amazing care. She has a doggy door, which gives him access to go outside, because when we rescued Albert, he was nothing but a skeleton. And because of that, he ate a string that severed his small intestines, which we had to remove. And he received, hold on. Bye, Albie, have fun. I can't. Mwah.
Let's get rolling.
And there his chariot awaits, and off he goes. And it's the best. Thank you, guys. That was the best. Sharon, that was the best. Thank you so much. So much. Wait till you watch the video at the end, because he's with his head hanging out the window. And he's like, with the teeth, and he's just like, bye. Guys, if you too want to be involved and you want to help sponsor a room, right, Sharon?
Yes.
You reached out, the three of you came up together and did this.
Exactly right. Anybody can do it. It doesn't have to be $100 per person.
Right.
Like it is with us. There can be 5 people, 6 people.
Right. And sponsor a room. And then make a plaque for us, however you want it to be or say, and we'll put up whatever you want. Like, quickly, Stacy and Carrie, who have our beautiful Glory, it's called Carrie and Stacy's Tiki Bar. And then we have a picture of our Glory right here with Roxy, her sister, right when you walk in. And they started decorating. Girls, if you're watching, you need to get back here. We need some added more touches into this room. We've got the tiki. We've got the whole thing going on, the spa, Paradise Island over here. But it's really cool, and that's Rocky and Snow's room. So we have 3 rooms sponsored, which totals $900, minus the $3,286 and the $2,650. So it definitely helps us be able to save more lives, spend the money elsewhere on the vetting, the medical, and whatever else the dogs are going to need. Carrie, she's on here. We have more. Good, Carrie. We'll be waiting for you. And we need to talk about getting together and doing another Yappy Hour, because I just got your text. So everybody stay tuned. We have so much good stuff. So much every day, day in and day out. We have good, we have sad, we have happy, we have bad. Please remember to be kind to one another. Please refrain from posting hurtful comments to one another and to us. We try to answer you as quickly as we can. We're all just doing the best that we can. We're human. Same with emails. If you're interested in a dog, send an email. If you're going after a dog that's highly desirable and there's many applications, please understand that, there's people in front of you. We're doing the very, very best we can. Amy, we are under a boil of water. Yes, we are not giving our dogs any water out of the tap. We already went out. Tiffany went out. Keith and Shelly have been gathering, collecting, filling up. We have water. We have bottled water. We're just praying to God we don't lose electricity, because some buildings are running on water, which is blowing my mind. Our friend Michael.
Yeah, the water towers.
The water towers. So please, dear God, pray that we don't lose electricity, because we can't handle it so hot. Stay with us. We have so many great things throughout the day. I think we have an adoption today, too. We do. So stay with me. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Tiffany, Pauline. Say hi, girls. Sharon.
Hi.
Shelly.
Hi.
And last but not least, our number one man, Uncle Keith. I don't know. Bob's right there with you. You and Bob are like right there. Enjoy your day, everybody.